I'm the most senior person on my team by output, and I'm the one they still check on. That was an engineer. Brilliant, reliable, 3 levels of capability past where the room had placed him. The work was never the problem. The gap was. Here's the pattern. If you're wired a little differently, it may be the most frustrating one in the book because it has nothing to do with how good you are. There's what you actually are, your competence, your output, the quality that's really there. And there's what they see, the version of you that lives in other people's heads. For a lot of neurodivergent professionals, those two things drift a long way apart, and the second one is the one that gets you promoted, funded, or trusted. Why does the gap open? Because the signals that broadcast confidence are often the exact things that don't come naturally. The confident summary in a meeting, the easy hallway update, the self-advocacy that feels, to a lot of us, like bragging or noise. You can be doing the most extraordinary work and sending almost none of the signals that tell people it's extraordinary. So they fill in the gap with the signals they can read, and those tend to run on the low side. And here's the trap inside the trap. The instinct, when you notice you're underestimated, is to work harder, produce more, let the work get so undeniable that the perception has to catch up. It almost never does because the problem was never the amount of work, it was the visibility of it. The more output into a gap that's about visibility just gives you a bigger pile nobody's measuring. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about closing the specific distance between real and perceived, deliberately in the channels that actually carry the signal. Naming what you did instead of assuming it was noticed. Making the invisible work visible in the 1 or 2 places where the people who decide about you are actually looking. When you close that gap, nothing about your competence changes. What changes is that people finally see the version of you that was there the whole time, and they stop checking on the person who never needed checking on. You can go deeper on this, the exact channels, the specific moves, and why the willpower answer keeps failing here in The Part That Doesn't Fit. I'm Don H. More at thepartthatdoesn'tfit.com.